I'm Cameron Tringale, and part of my short game solution is the ability to control my trajectory around the greens. And what I try and do is dictate the height of the ball and the trajectory of the launch based on just some key setup changes. And then I'm able to make the same arm swing and the same motion with the golf club with all the different trajectories. So it just keeps my swing simple, and I do all the work to change the trajectory before I even start the swing. So that makes it real simple for me when I'm working on these shots around the green. I have 3 basic shots that I hit in a fourth. That's kind of a when I absolutely need it shot. The first, I'll go ahead and show you my standard shot. James and I call this a 2. We work on a number system where 2 is the standard shot. 1 is slightly lower than normal shot, 3 is a higher than normal shot, and then 4 is the super duper, got to get it straight up in the air shot. So for the standard shot, I like to get the ball just forward of the inside of my right foot here, and then I try and get 2 to 4 degrees of shaft lean. So that being 90, try and just get it slightly forward of that. And then, I get my balance set up, look at where I want to land it, and then up and down. For a lower than normal shot, I'm going to move the ball straight off the front of my right toe, and we call this a 1. So what that's going to do is, with the ball moving back, it's going to naturally bring my hands, keeping my hands in the same place, going to give the shaft more lean. So there's going to be less loft on the club. The ball's going to come out lower. I would use this type of shot when I was going to the pin, when I've got more green where it's going to be rolling and less real estate to cover in the air. So with the ball off my right toe and my hands in the same spot, I'm getting about twice as much shaft lean here. That's going to have the ball come out low and have more topspin and enable it to roll out. And then I'm making the same motion as with the standard shot. And you get a ball that comes out lower and with topspin. So that's a great shot for when you only have a little bit of grass to carry and then you want it to roll on the green a long way. And the third shot, the higher than normal, this is a shot that I think it's overplayed. My personal opinion is just that people try and hit the high shot too much. They try and complicate it, but what I love about working with James is how simple he keeps everything. And I can hit a high shot here and make the exact same swing I've made on the last 2 shots. So, and just changing the ball position and the amount of shaft lean will help me get the ball up in the air quick. So going to this first disc cone here, I'd play a higher than normal shot, which we call a 3. And I'm going to get in the setup position here, but the ball is going to be about in the middle of my stance. So we had our standard shot about here, our lower than normal here, and now our higher than normal just a little forward. And again, notice the shaft angle is now not ahead of the ball, but it's pretty much in line with the ball. And then again, I can make my same arm swing and the ball comes up high and lands soft. So that's a great shot for when you have more carry and the pin's tucked tight. And then the fourth shot, which is kind of the highest lob shot that I play, and to hit this shot, I'm gonna widen out my stance. So I'm really gonna get wide. I'm gonna put a little more weight into my left side, and I'm gonna lower this handle down. If you can see here, from a normal shot, I'm just gonna lower it here. That's gonna give the club a little bit more loft and really send it up into the air. So again, I'm making basically the same swing up and down with the arms, but because I've changed my setup, this ball will go straight up. And lots of spin. So those are 3 shots, 4 shots that I use around the greens to help get me up and down.